Grace O'Malley, often known as the Pirate Queen of Ireland, stands as one of the most remarkable and defiant figures in Irish history. A woman who challenged the rigid social structures of the 16th century and carved out a legacy defined by power, independence, and resilience. Born around 1530 into the influential O'Malley clan in County Mayo, along the rugged western coast of Ireland, she grew up in a maritime culture deeply connected to the sea. From an early age, Grace displayed an unusual determination and boldness. According to legend, when her father refused to take her on a trading voyage because her long hair might get caught in the ropes, she cut it off, earning the nickname Giar in Ní Imhéal, meaning Bald Grace. This story, whether entirely factual or not, captures the spirit that would define her life. Fearless, unconventional, and unwilling to accept limitations imposed upon her. As she matured, Grace became deeply involved in her family's seafaring and trading activities, eventually taking command of ships and crews herself. Unlike most women of her time, she operated not only as a trader but also as a pirate, controlling key sea routes along the west coast of Ireland. She leveraged her knowledge of the coastline, her clan's strategic positions, and her own leadership skills to dominate maritime trade, exacting tolls from passing vessels and engaging in acts of piracy when necessary. Her power extended beyond the sea. She maintained strongholds on land, including castles such as Rockfleet, and commanded a loyal following of warriors and sailors. Grace's life was also marked by strategic marriages that strengthened her political and military influence. Her first marriage to Donal Flaherty aligned her with another powerful clan, and after his death, she continued to lead their forces, reportedly defending their territory with notable ferocity. Her second marriage to Richard Iron Burke was said to have been initiated under the Gaelic custom of a one-year trial marriage, after which she is rumored to have declared, "I dismiss you," yet retained control of his castle and resources. These relationships illustrate her pragmatic approach to alliances and her refusal to be subordinate in a male-dominated society. Her activities inevitably brought her into conflict with English authorities, who were expanding their control over Ireland during the Tudor conquest. Grace resisted English interference in her territories and refused to submit easily to their rule. Tensions escalated when English officials, particularly Sir Richard Bingham, targeted her family and confiscated lands and assets. In response, Grace demonstrated both political acumen and personal courage by traveling to England in 1593 to petition Queen Elizabeth I directly. Their meeting has become legendary, two powerful women from vastly different worlds negotiating face to face. Grace reportedly refused to bow before the Queen, as she did not recognize her as her sovereign, and the two conversed in Latin, the only language they both shared. Through this encounter, Grace secured the release of her son and some restoration of her rights, showcasing her diplomatic skill as well as her indomitable character. In her later years, Grace O'Malley continued to be a symbol of resistance and autonomy, even as English control over Ireland tightened. She died around 1603, the same year as Queen Elizabeth I, marking the end of an era. Today, she is remembered not merely as a pirate, but as a leader, strategist, and cultural icon who defied expectations and asserted her authority in a world that sought to limit her. Her story endures as a powerful narrative of courage, adaptability, and the relentless pursuit of freedom, making her one of the most fascinating figures in both Irish and maritime history.